50K.
How much did Rita give you? $50,000.
Someone please tell Regina Daniels' mom to shut up, because she sounds ridiculous with that video she just put up. And whoever her media advisors are, they should advise her to bring down that video because it exposes her failure as a mother. I am going to address two things in this video. And as a matter of fact, in this video, I'm going to be bringing in Blessing CEO's comments on this matter too. Regina Daniels' mom, how can you say that a two-time sitting senator with properties across the world, fleet of cars, wives and children, and investment and properties all over the world, is feeding after your 24-year-old daughter, which you failed as a parent to train well? Because if you trained your daughter well, she won't be running after a 60-something-year-old wealthy billionaire. It shows how greedy you and your daughter are. And right now, you sound like an ingrate. By coming out to make that video, you sound like an ingrate. What is it? We were all once young. We were all once young. We didn't run and follow 60-something-year-old man that we want to marry him. We didn't, because we had strong parental guidance in our lives. I remember back then when I was in secondary school, my mom would tell me things like, Ene, there is a big world ahead of you. Whatever you think you're enjoying right now, you think you love this boy right now, but I can guarantee you that when you enter university, this boy is going to be history because you're going to meet better boys. You'll be in a bigger community. There's a big future ahead of you. We had parents that put us through like that. Even down to when I was in university, I had an elder brother that would use belt on me if I misbehave. I had an elder brother that would not let me pass 7 p.m. outside. And I'm grateful for those strong parental forces and guidance in my life. That is why I turned out the way I am today. Madam, you have failed as a parent. Although she was right about the part where she said Nedboko used her daughter. Yes, it is true. Nedboko used her daughter for fame. Nedboko had the money, but he wasn't known. Remember, he was a geopolitical politician. He was in Delta State, and not even the entire Delta State knew him. He wasn't popular. So Regina Daniels had something he wanted, which was fame, and he had the money to sponsor that lifestyle, and both of them collaborated. Yes, they used each other. Nedboko is a user. He used Regina Daniels to gain fame. Who knows? He might decide to contest for presidency tomorrow. Yes, Regina Daniels is capable of giving him that kind of clout that will warrant him to go for presidential election. So both of them complemented each other. They knew exactly what they were doing. However, Regina Daniels forgot that there is a huge price to pay for her choices. And you as the mother, your job as a mother is to guide her through these processes. If you are a good mother, you will even advise her to even stay low-key and stay off all of this drama that she's putting out today. There is a price to pay for every lifestyle we choose to live. Let Regina Daniels deal with her husband. And if she wants to leave this marriage, let her leave the marriage amicably. There are other school of thoughts that Regina Daniels is putting up all of this drama so that she can be able to divorce or have the legit excuse to divorce Nedboko. It could also be a plot. Yes, that could also be right. But you as the mother, your job is to guide her through all of these processes and not come and join her online to say all of this nonsense.
Did you start sneaking out of the house to go and see him?
And back to you again, Blessing CEO. That your parent failed with you and allowed you to jump into a man's arm at a very young age doesn't mean that we don't have parents that handled us with iron hands. Right? Now, listen, let me tell you something. Whatever I say is backed up with science. And if you missed this, visit my last post about how the brain matures. But I'll repeat it again here. The brain does not fully mature until 25. Until 25, whatever you do, you are not fully rational about it. That is the role of a parent. That is that gap that a parent feels in your life. As from a child till like 25, you still don't know what you are doing. You are not responsible for every rational decision because you are not capable of taking a rational one. Yes, you are still very young. That is where your parents plays a major role in your life. That you had coconut head and didn't listen to your own parents and you fucked up early in life is nobody's problem. It doesn't mean that majority still don't have it right. There are only few of you that had it wrong. Linda Ikeji is one of those few women that had her priorities right in life. She had her priorities right. She didn't jump and follow man. She pursued her life and her career. And when she was ready to be a mother, she had her baby. There are several women like that too. So please, you have your own different WhatsApp group. Let those young girls that knew what they wanted for their lives at a very early age with good parental backgrounds be the ones to have authority to talk on this subject matter. Not you, Blessing CEO.